Denver Wine Radio with Paul Bonaquisti and Cha-Cha Chavez. Presented by Bonaquisti Wine Company and Cha's Back in the Day Cafe.
Hey, son of a gun, it's 12:01 in the Mile High City. You ready to drink some wine today? Because it's Denver Wine Radio. I'm Paul Bonaquisti. Cha-Cha Chavez, my friend and co-host. Of course, she's en route right now because you know how brutal it is driving down from Thornton on a Saturday. So, hey, but she'll be here any minute. Today, we're talking about Cabernet Franc, not Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, which happens to be Colorado's cab. All right, it's super delicious, grows fantastic in Colorado, and my special guest in studio today is Michelle Cleveland. She's the winemaker at Creekside Cellars in Evergreen, and she's one of the best winemakers in the state. Yeah, I'm going on record. I'm saying it, and she's probably in my top 2. Okay, and I'm not the other one. Okay, so hi Michelle, how's it going?
Great, Paul. Thanks for having me on today.
Yeah, great to have you here. So you're doing cool stuff up at Creekside Cellars. Creekside Cellars was just named Colorado Winery of the Year.
We were, and we are very excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too. That's awesome, and that's from CAVE, which is the Colorado Association of Viticultural and Enology. That's our state, rah board, helps us all out, all the wineries in Colorado. But that's a great prestigious award. And that's all because of all the great things you're doing up at Creekside. So
we're trying to do our best. We want to put Colorado on the map.
That's what we're here for, putting Colorado on the map. So so tell us, just give us a little bit of history about Creekside and you.
Absolutely, yeah. So Creekside Cellars became a bonded winery in 1996, and Bill and Anita had a dream. You know, everybody starts in the garage. Bill started making wine in his garage, and he loves anything to do with wine, Italian food. He's an excellent chef, but he took his dream to the next step and opened Creekside Cellars in November of 2000. And in 2002, purchased some land out in Palisade, planted a vineyard. So not only do we make wine, but we also have our own vineyard, which really helps, honestly, to produce higher quality wine. But the other great thing about Creekside Cellars is we are a restaurant as well, and that gives us the opportunity to showcase all of our wines. We make up to 15 different kinds of wines, but it just helps us showcase the wines with the food. And as a result of that, we sell 99% of our wine right out of the winery, and we produce about 3,000 cases a year. But we're located right in downtown Evergreen, right along Bear Creek. So when the weather's warm, like today, it's pretty warm out and sunny, you can sit out on our deck and enjoy wine and food to your heart's delight. Heck yeah. It's you guys, beautiful space. And Creekside, Bill Donahue, and you guys are kind of, they're some of the pioneers in the Colorado wine industry. Yeah. Bill's been making wine for a long time. Because winemaking, so it really came back. Of course, winemaking in Colorado goes back to the 1800s, but in the modern era here, probably about in the 60s and 70s, where grapes started to be planted again, and 1996 is just a short time. Yeah. Right after that, especially compared to the wine world in general. Absolutely, yeah. We're newbies, right? Colorado's newbies, but we're trying to make our way. But then just to get back to a little bit of the history, so we opened in November of 2000. And then I came in around 2005. I resigned from my job and decided I needed to do something a little bit more challenging. And I met Bill when Creekside opened back in 2000, and really enjoyed his wine, and thought, you know what, I need to figure out this wine thing. So I resigned from my job back in 2005 and started as a volunteer at Creekside. After I'd worked there for about a year, Paul, I enrolled in a program through UC Davis in enology and viticulture, and kind of took it to the next level and took over winemaking between, I would say about 2008. Wow, yeah. That's cool. So let's see. So 2008. So wow, about 10 years now at Creekside. Yeah. So yep. And you've done fantastic things in 10 years.
The wine program there is excellent. And, of
Thank you.
course, you brought your 2014 Cabernet Franc. Is that correct? Or
I
the
brought
2015?
2015.
The
yeah.
2015.
Yeah.
But let's say your Cabernet Franc scored a 91 in Wine Enthusiast.
It did.
And that's fantastic. In fact, the first 91 scored in Colorado.
Yes. Yeah. So it's been the last, I would say the last 6 months, Paul, we've been kind of on cloud nine because we got the 91 points in Wine Enthusiast. We won Winery of the Year. We won the Governor's Cup. So it's like when, we've got to get, the momentum is just getting better and better and better.
No, that's awesome. So, and then Cabernet Franc, so do you get, and this comes from your own vineyard?
It does. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So tell us about that. How big's your vineyard? How much acres do you guys have?
Yeah.
And stuff?
So we have about 10 acres out in Palisade. And on the vineyard, we grow the Cabernet Franc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Viognier, and some Merlot. So, it's obviously not enough to make 3,000 cases, but we feel that Franc is really, you can tell by the label, it's Colorado's Cabernet. So our customers at Creekside, they know that when they come in, this is what they want is the Franc. They love it. They hate it when we run out.
Yeah. Customers are like that. So
they are. Even though we produce, 14 different wines, they want the Franc.
Yeah. So Cabernet Franc, for those who don't know, it's a grape that's part of the Bordeaux family of grapes. In fact, it's the parent grape to Cabernet Sauvignon, used as a blending grape in Bordeaux in France.
Yep.
But in the Loire Valley of France, that's where it's bottled as
a single varietal.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So it grows very well here in Colorado, as it does in other parts of the world. And we think we have some world-class Cabernet Franc here.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
So today we're gonna taste a wine from the Loire Valley, which is specifically would be Chinon, is the area within the Loire. So we're going to try that. That's a classic Cabernet Franc. Then we brought another one from Santa Barbara County over in California to compare. And then, of course, we have
your very own Cabernet Franc.
Yeah, brought one with my name on it. So, yeah, we brought some Bonaquisti wine. This is my 2016 Cabernet Franc. And that one, the grapes I source for that come from Mesa Park Vineyards over in Palisade. And then we'll have the Creekside Cellars Cabernet Franc. So really excited.
Really excited.
Yeah. But so flavor profile wise, what you can expect from Cabernet Franc, I always go with there's always berry. Depending where they come from, it could be some tart cherry, but there's always this green pepper or chili pepper type of profile. I get a little olive brine sometimes. I get leather, tobacco. That's the type of things when I come across the Cabernet Francs and what do you think? What do you taste?
Well, in Creekside Cellars Cabernet Franc, we actually try to stay away from some of those vegetal aromas and characteristics. So you're not going to get a lot of that bell pepper out of ours. And that's because we're really particular about how we manage our canopy. And so we kind of don't have to worry about some of those vegetal flavors. But we're going to have black cherry, blackberry, some cocoa, a little bit of clove in our Cab Franc. And we do age it 24 months in oak, so we're going to get some of those oaky flavors as well, versus like Chinon, where they kind of stay away from all new oak. Creekside kind of goes to the other extreme, but not over oaked. So looking forward to getting a hold of these and tasting them.
Well, good. I am too. And your description sounded a lot more appetizing than mine. Who likes olive brine? I don't. I only like the olives. So, hey, so when we come back, we're gonna crack these open. Actually, they're already cracked open. What am I talking about?
We need to start pouring them.
We're gonna start pouring and tasting. And Cha will be here, and because she knows nothing about wine. I'm just gonna say it. No offense, Cha, but I know you know nothing about wine, and that's why we love you, because you're gonna ask the hard questions,
and we'll answer them.
All right. So stick around with us. We'll be back with some Cabernet Franc right here on Mile High Sports Radio. You're listening to Denver Wine Radio.